And you are still watching Prime Morning right here on Joy Prime. My name is Lois Shola Ademi, and it's time for What's Trending. I think people should sign me to a label because this voice is given. Well, we have just for you, as always. Anytime I stand here, you know that it's because we have to just talk about something that's happening in the world. And that takes me to my first story. Now, there's been numerous times that if you leave certain areas or communities, you hear that people will say, oh, I left my car outside and when I woke up, I couldn't find my tail lights. And then you say, how? Who? Oh, somebody wants to steal the tail lights. Well, this happened in Ghana. A man went to steal someone's tail lights, but unfortunately for him, there was a CCTV camera in someone else's house that picked him stealing it. And if you see the way the guy was doing it tactfully, that's how they steal, or you don't know, or you don't see. So take a look at the video. When we come back, there's comments. And as when we see people who are stealing, you imagine them being quite, smallish. But this one, tail lights here, it's the tactics for me. It's how, as an orphan from Kano, small, he's doing, majestically. He doesn't want to be caught. But unfortunately, he was caught on the act. We have comments, and let's take some of the comments, because this is quite interesting. I don't know how he would have felt if he was caught when he was doing it. But unfortunately, CCTV caught him. The Lord has caught him. Boy says that by this time he's watching this video. Tommy says, so imagine if bro got caught, how will he run? That's the same question I'm trying to ask myself. How are you going to run, sir? Nana says that his size and stealing don't tally cry. Not at all. There's more. So I say, I don't know how he would have acted if he was caught, because Obolodie and Castellan found Kwame says that someone's serious boyfriend though. Amma says that you can't look like this and still in the open. Why are you body shaming the man? Empress says that Obolonso die and Kawe found how can you run? Josia says that Ghanaians still have morals. Nigerians will steal the entire car. Hey, I beg, make you calm down, give us. Mauli says that somebody in father, Barik says that someone's sugar daddy, and then Bikini Shop Ghana says professional pa. I'm telling you, it's how he was doing slowly, like he wants to steal, like he doesn't want to steal. Unfortunately, CCTV camera. So I think next time when he's going to steal, or if anybody wants to steal, you should check if there are CCTV cameras around. Otherwise, I say, but don't steal. It's not for you, okay? All right, let's move from there to my next story. Let's go to the United States, where an American rapper called Dank Demos is suing Lyft. So the way we have Uber, Yango, Shaxi, what's the other ones? Bolt. In America, they have one also called Lyft. And this rapper she requested Lyft, but when the driver came, the driver says he wasn't going to pick her because she is on the, thick side a little bit. You understand? Very thick. Everywhere, thickums. So the driver said he wasn't going to pick her because of that. Now, she got very, very livid and has decided to sue Lyft, because how can you body shame me? How can you? I've requested a ride. After all, I'll pay for it at the end of the day. But you say, pick me just because I'm thick? How can you tell me this story? But you know, this thing, it doesn't only happen there. It's happened in Ghana before, because I remember that I picked public transport and the maid said he wasn't going to allow the lady sitting just because she had some meat on her. It's not fair. You guys, don't do that. Don't do that. So what are they supposed to do? What are plus-size people supposed to do? How are they supposed to get to where they're supposed to go if you don't get anybody to pick them? It's not fair at all. Well, comments, obviously, you know that when the video comes out and it's on social media, people are gonna type. So let's get into the comments. But you know, she's not that bad though. It's really not that bad, okay? So people should stop body shaming the lady. But yes, as I said, she's taking them to, she sued them, and we'll be following up on that. We'll be following up on that very soon. JB says that, why should I damage my vehicle because you have no discipline with your eating habits? That's rude. That's so mean. CEO says that you all gotta come clean with this lift. She is fat and unhealthy. If she ordered my car, I would also cancel the ride and ask her to order a bigger car. The driver did nothing wrong. Tell her to unfat. B says that, I mean, yeah, it's not safe for a small car to carry such a big person. Draghouse says that she obviously needs a tow truck as a lift. Hey! Apollo says that people will go to this length of trouble rather than get fit. Dude, Johnny says that dude couldn't accept the lift challenge. CEO says that she ain't gonna get a cent. She is fat and unhealthy. She needs to unfat. No one should take pride in being fat. Ayo, she'll go to the gym, okay? Divisive says that she is objectively too fat for most cars. RX says that makes sense. She's the size of a car. Oh, that's mean. Anyway, so yeah, there you have it. So Dan Demos has actually, I'm sure she's read all these messages, but what if she's also trying to lose some weight? So let's take it easy on these type of people, or the plus size people, because you may not know how difficult it is for them to lose the weight. So I also agree that probably she could have looked for a bigger car option, but if that's the one that came, I think he should have done due diligence. What do you think? Text us and we will read it another time. But let's move away from that to my next story, which is quite sad. We all know Mercy Chinwo. Anytime we see her on social media or anytime she posts on her page, it's something funny or she's singing for us. She's always very cheerful. But this time, the post she put on her Instagram wasn't very, happy, or she wasn't happy in it. This time she was crying, and it's because of her former manager, Eezee Tee. Now, she says that this man is threatening her life. Anytime she wants to perform somewhere, it's one brouhaha to the next. It's either he's telling her she will never go in the industry, or she shouldn't perform somewhere. It's this all back and forth, and she's tired of it. So she's taking to social media to say, man, Eezee Tee, your time is up. You think you're doing me? You are not doing me. It is God that will fight my battles for me. Take a look at the video.
Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Mercy Chinwo Blessed. First, I want to say thanks to every one of you for your immense love and support. I never believed the day would come where I would sit here to share my story. For the sake of the body of Christ, I thought to bring some clarity to a lot of misleading news out there online about the Mercy Chinwo brand. A man said I sued him, came online, made videos to tarnish my image. He looked at me and said, I made you who you are and I will destroy you. I became scared of my life. It got to a point where I had to move from Lagos to Port Harcourt because this man made the environment toxic for me. I've endured bully, I've endured threats. Whatever he's doing on social media now is nothing compared to what I went through. This is not to paint him bad. He took me to court, came online to tell the public that I took him to court. Here are the documents. You took myself and Minister Judike to court. And you're here playing the victim game. You bullied me, you threatened my life, you said you made me who I am and that you would destroy me. When you were the same person, how many lawyers have you changed now? Because you said you're going to deal with me, you have connections, you have money. What did I do? What have I done to you?
I took you as a father. I was once your backup singer. I served you diligently. We signed a management contract in 2017. As we progressed, you tried to convince me to sign a 12-year contract, which I said no. Since then, you started acting funny, always toxic because I did not extend the contract. Immediately after my contract, I discovered you forged a new contract. Please tell the world what happened to the 2017 and the 2019 contract. You seized my royalties for 2 years. You're a bully. You're an oppressor. One of my major crimes was when I did a song with Pastor Nathaniel Bassey. Because this man hates Pastor Nathaniel Bassey, you went as far as sponsoring fake news about an innocent child, my son, and you said my son was not my son. And you paid bloggers because you hate Pastor Jerry Eezee. You won't want me to go for his events. The people you fight, I must fight them with you. And when I ask you questions, why don't you like them? You start harassing me. Because he had threatened me countlessly. You said you made me who I am and you have the power to destroy me. You are not God and you cannot destroy me. You have bloggers. I have God. The worst you can do is what you are doing. Like I said, what I went through working with you is nothing compared to what you are doing. You have bloggers. I have God. And I know that God will not let your plan come to pass. For his thoughts for me, they are of good and not of evil.
Did you hear her? You have bloggers, I have God. The best person to fight any battle for you because, I mean, this is absurd. To go all the way to saying that this woman that had a fresh baby and say that the baby is not for her husband, but it's for Nathaniel Bassey. It's such a big lie. Why would you do that? I think she's had enough of it, and she's not known to be someone who comes out to address controversy, but I think she's had it to hear, and she can't take it anymore. That's why she's come to tell us that the man, please, this is the worst she can do, but God is gonna fight for me. Let's take the comments. I am blessed says that Sister Mercy Chinwo, this is just trials of faith. You shouldn't have come out to defend yourself. If it's what God, if that was God, this is how God will lift you up, not men. You don't need to defend yourself before men. God has power to defend you. So yes, I don't agree. I mean, sometimes you have to come and tell them, address it and go. More comments. And, yeah. So Jenny says that Bia, he was your destiny helper. Without him, how people would know you. God gave you voice, but he used him to spread you all over the world. So be thankful, okay? Thank you. Ezekiel says that, so he owns her basically, Sister Sabi. All right. There's more comments. Shidi Power says that, so it was this man that initiated the idea that Mercy Chinwo's son looks like Nathaniel Bassey. Jesus. Tonesco says that all the people making negative comments here are his bloggers. She has the right to renew or not renew her contract, which is true. You have the right to say, no, I don't want to renew. And I mean, it was 12 years. Hey, why? Creeder says that, truth be told, Eezee concept does very beautiful works. There's no album he lays his hands on that he doesn't deliver. And Vicky says that that should be the reason why he should treat her anyhow. So she is replying to him. Top Boy says that anything will make Mercy Chinwo commodes beret. Oh, beret. It's serious, but it's serious be that too. Nelly Ochek says that you have bloggers, I have God. Mercy Chinwo, you have said it all. Allow God to fight for you. Boss B says that 12 years is a whole lot, man. And to extend contracts is not by force. She's done with him. Make he free her now. I beg. Make you free her for us, okay? So, I mean, she didn't want to extend the contract. It became a whole controversy. She's tired. She's had it to hear. So she's come on social media to say, Eezee, please, I beg, make you leave me alone. Make you leave me alone. Otherwise, God is gonna judge you. But yes, that's quite sad. And we hope that they are able to resolve it pretty soon so she can have her peace of mind, you know? All right, let's move from that story and let's come back to Ghana, all right? Where Kwame Eugene has come to tell us that he's releasing new music. But after this announcement on Twitter, it created a little controversy. Already we know that there's been some back and forth. There's been a little banter between him and then Dope Nation, the twins. After he took that to his social media, the twins came to reply. And they came to say that you think that after leaving links, things are going to work for you? It's not going to work that way. So let's take a look at what he posted. And then we also see what the twins also posted, because I don't understand how this is controversy. I don't get it. But take a look at it. Can we have that? Yeah, yes. So this is what he said. He posted first. And under it, he puts there that he's going to release a new banger. So you can see that this was on his social media. And then he later posted what you can see. So these are comments that came from that. So he says that we are waiting for you. This is after he posted that he's going to be releasing new music very soon. Shatawale came and said, we are waiting for you. Kwabena Bozen says, please don't stop cooking. I'm already seated. Styler said, nobody they play them songs for gym. It be the Abochi people with their own plus speakers and lights where they listen to my songs. He is talking about Dope Nation. Bloody Soldier says, gym song like Zomizo. So you see, it's also Kwame Eugene's caption that probably sparked this, because he said he was going to release gym music, and that's why the people are saying that Zomizo is also what? Gym song. So that's where all of that started from. Kudi says, I'm here for the meal you are cooking. Ashaiman Putin says, holy cook. JP Style said, the hit alone. Richie says, gym song. There's more. So that's what happened. That's what started the whole thing. That man says that at Kwame Eugene, I love it. Violence. Wuntumi says that exactly. So there's beef. There's always beef somewhere. And this time it's between Kwame Eugene and the twins, Dope Nation, who actually said that after leaving links, things are not going to work. So I think this is Kwame Eugene's reply saying that, I'm also going to release gym music. So let's go. Violence on the way. Well, let's end with a little bit of beef again, where, Yao Skyface was on Hit FM. And then he said that, Sarkodie is refusing to do a music video with Kofi Mole. Now, he says that they've tried to schedule this thing 2 times, and after all the 2 times, Sarkodie was a no-show, which actually upset them, because, we've done a song together called Makoma, and I said, come and do that thing. You say, come and do. What is the meaning of that, sir? But, Sarkodie has responded. So he took to his Twitter and said, Eya mumma medin Ndakakra. Yes. So he says, I have no idea about this, and if it actually happened, there was a miscommunication somewhere. Only responded to this because I got love for my superstar at Kofi Mole, and I don't play games. I'm in or out. So he says that what they're talking about, he doesn't know anything about it. So he has Skyface. Where is it coming from? He took to his Twitter because it had been everywhere. People were bashing him, saying, every day he wants to do big guy. When you invite him, he's not going to show. And then he came out to say, it's okay. It's okay. Kuku, I didn't do the thing you said I did. So it's miscommunication. So it's either they didn't speak to his management well. It could be a management thing. So he doesn't know anything about it, and this is quite a surprise to him. You also saw him say that he loves Kofi Mole. So that's the only reason he even came to address this in the first place. Well, social media has seen this, and we are going to take a few of the comments. Banter Center says, at Sarkodie and at Kofi Mole, your attitude of constantly ignoring your phone is what causes all these problems. Can't count the number of people you've ignored, even when they've been there for you and when you needed them. Work on that, because it's not good on your reputation. There's more. Ray Ankara says that, but you never helped Kofi Mole. Obede. Champion joins saying that, Sack, honestly, your management needs to improve. You would have been bigger than Bernard, but I feel you need some radical thinkers and doers in your team. Your team lacks foresight. This sounds harsh, but it's true. King Ho says that, okay, there's more. Ken says that, my boss tired. He tired. Angel says that, thank you. Sometimes you have to respond to issues like this so that they know who they are messing with. Okay. Then more. So yes, this is what's happening. Sarkodie says he didn't know. People have also said in the comment section that I beg management, try to communicate well so that we don't get some of these things happening on social media, because it breeds a lot of unnecessary drama.